Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back to 20 Talk. This is your boy, B.
Hey, this is Steph the Oracle.
This is your boy, Dirty.
And we have a special guest today. We have Party J in the building. What's going on?
What's up, peoples? What's up? It's you guys again.
He's back again.
Back in the biz.
What's good, Party J? And just to let you guys, everything is good, man. Everything is good. No complaints. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
And just want to let you know.
Happy almost Friday.
Almost Friday, right? King Karim couldn't be with us tonight. You know, duty call.
KK. Yeah.
He'll be. Yeah, you better stop bothering that man. That's his bestie, y'all. So he's good. He can call him KK. So, but he'll be back with us next week. So we got a long list of everything. We're continuing from part 3. It's been, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been a fantastic 2021 towards the end of the year, right? So we're wrapping up.
For sure,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, for a fact, right? So, Steph, what we got wrapping up today?
So we're going to be talking about a few things. So we have Witcher in the lineup. We're going to be talking about Money Heist. And we're going to be talking about Dexter. So those are the top stuff we're going to be talking about for sure. Yeah, wrapping up for 2021. So should be fun. Should be fun.
And then we also have a speed round of yay or nay.
Ooh, we're going to have a lightning round that Party J is going to be running that. So it should be fun just to kind of break down.
Basically, it's a yay, nay, watch in the theater or just stream it or not, or even watch at all.
Or don't even bother.
And if we know Dirty, he's probably going to say stream all of it.
Yeah. Even the bad ones.
So I got a quick question for y'all. So everything that's going on, life is regular for the most part. Movie wise, what are we looking for, or TV show wise? What are we looking for forward this week coming up? Any new shows that we need to watch out for?
I mean, I know we've been looking at Peacemaker. I know that's been something.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yep.
Okay.
And I have mixed reviews with Boba Fett. You know, like it's not like The Mandalorian. It's what we'll talk about that another time.
Why you gotta compare?
We'll wait till the show's done. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Why you gotta talk about Mandalorian?
I mean, you know, been getting into it a little bit, but yeah, all in due time we'll get into it. Peacemaker, we'll definitely get into that all in due time. But it's so much stuff that's coming up. It's highly anticipated. But what's important is that before we even get into all of that, we're gonna wrap up something serious right now. But quick question for Steph the Oracle. Steph, where can they find us at?
Oh, definitely. You guys can follow, like, and share on all the social media platforms. You can find us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker Radio, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, and we are now on Castbox. So we're still continuing on getting onto all these different platforms. So you guys go out there and keep listening to 20 Talk and find wherever you listen to your podcast, definitely, for sure. Go find us.
Excellent. And hey, real quick, Steph and Andreas, I wanted you guys to talk about your show real quick, if you don't mind. I heard it's making a little bit of move with the kids. Can you expand on that real quick for us?
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
I apologize. It's well overdue, actually.
No worries. Well, Andre and I, we've been working on our podcast called Table for Four, a family conversation. And we have just been really running with the gamut, trying to get in touch with all these great guests on the show to discuss family issues and, issues that affect all families. And we're able to share our experiences, share our stories, make jokes and just talk about great memories we make with families and friends. So Table for Four is like really doing some really good moves, and I'm super excited for the new seasons coming up later on in the month. So we've just been working.
Yeah. Can't stop, man. Always busy.
Yeah, for sure. So you can follow Table for Four on Google, iHeartRadio. You can definitely find us on Amazon, Pandora. So we're out there as well with Table for Four. We're out there. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok.
Yep.
So to find us,
everything.
Instagram. So Table for Four podcast. Definitely find us out there.
Nice. And you guys still on still season 1 or?
So here's the thing with the new website and developing logos.
Our new format.
Our new format. We ain't going with no more seasons.
Yeah, we're gonna drop shows.
Just gonna drop the shows, just episodes in numerical order. So.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's just it makes it more streamlined, make it more streamlined and stuff like that. Because sometimes it gets so confusing. It's like, no, we're gonna just keep it straight, drop the numbers, and keep it going. That's all. Keep it simple.
That's dope. That's actually way better.
Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations. Keep going. Keep shining. And I did say one day, man, you gotta bring the little dudes on here. Talk about any big movies, animation.
Oh my God! I know one of them would talk about Encanto because he has been nonstop with the album, and I'm like, the little one, yeah. The little one. Yeah, he's obsessed, but it's for sure. When we have the time to come, yeah, for sure, it'll be fun. It'll be a good show. I promise. It'll be good.
That's what's up. So we're looking moving forward. We're looking into the trending, and life just goes. It's never gonna stop. What's trending nowadays, Steph?
Well, the first set of news is over the weekend. It was Meatloaf recently passed at the age of 74, and Meatloaf. I mean, if you don't know Meatloaf, he's like, and I will do anything for love. So I won't do that. So yeah, hearing that, it was so sad to hear that he passed over the weekend. So shout out to his family. Rest in peace for him. But it was so sad. Hearing a celebrity passing away. Such an amazing dude. So definitely sad about that.
He lived a great one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm kind of surprised. Truthfully, I thought he was a little older than that. To be honest.
I think a lot of people did. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought I thought he was a little bit older. But, he's been out in the scene, in the music industry for so long. But he started young, too. So.
Right. And don't forget, he was a hell of an actor, too.
Oh.
He did a couple of good joints. You know what I mean? He did a movie with Patrick Swayze back
Patrick Swayze, yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I think was it Next of Kin? Was it?
I believe it was Next of Kin. I believe so.
Oh, man. Well, my bad. Some of these viewers won't know about these phenomenal movies like that.
You're showing your age right now, bro. You're showing your age right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna show
them gray hairs are popping on that screen.
Come on, man. Hey, look, man, don't worry. One day, listen to me. One day I'm gonna come back here. I don't know when it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be February. This is gonna be ultra dyed. And you're gonna leave me alone.
Yeah, but then we're gonna be making fun of you then.
Nah,
you're so old Spanish.
Come with the fresh hair on.
Look, if it looks natural, if it looks the way Diddy be doing it, then I'm good. There ain't no complaints.
Stop it.
If it's too much, then I won't do it no more.
Stop it.
Funny.
But
also, we got some sad news also. 2 cops got shot in Bronx this weekend. They passed away. We got officers Jason Rivera and Wilbert Mora. One was a rookie. Yep.
I'm sorry.
He one of them was away. Yeah. Well, the other one they took them away from life support. They pulled the plug on life support. Yeah, he wasn't gonna make it. So so they pulled the plug, and unfortunately, he didn't make it. And so it's unfortunate that both officers passed away. The brothers in blue. Just a sad situation.
My boy was the cop that when the call came over the radio, it was just like dead silence. It was just like the eeriness in the car and how everybody felt going to the scene because everyone was just rushing them, and they just felt like they knew kind of already off the jump that both of them weren't going to make it. So really, they kind of knew already that both weren't going to make it. So it was really like tough going there. Like, damn, your brothers are probably dead, both of them, and it was really tough on all of them, and it was just a hard hitting for the whole community. They were both loving their community too in the Bronx. So, they had all their friends and stuff like that. They had that one was part of I think it was biking or running club, and it was pretty hit hard on everybody over there. So
it's crazy, man.
God bless their souls.
Yep, age 22 and age 27. The young guys.
It's just too young.
Yeah,
and what's scary about it too. Overall, I don't know if y'all know, it's been overall 5 cops shot or killed within during that span. It was 72 hours, I believe.
Wow.
In the same area?
5 cops. It was in the same area, but it was in New York City.
Wow.
That's unheard of.
In the beginning of the year.
In the beginning of the year. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So we're outside again. Jeez Louise, yo. God bless them and God bless their families.
Yeah, hopefully that they can pull through. It's never easy, especially the beginning. Yeah.
Never easy bearing a child, never.
Right.
Yeah.
They always say.
So let's bring a little bit of excitement. I don't know if you guys heard. So William Dafoe, he wants to work alongside Joaquin Phoenix if they're making another Joker movie. That's
gonna be dope.
Like a sidekick Joker.
Joaquin.
Yo, I'm telling you this. If that happens, that movie, the nominations those two will get between each other will be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because William Dafoe,
be interesting to see, for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't play games. Like, he wants to do the stunts. He wants to do everything when it comes to the acting.
You know his skinny behind can't be handling those stunts. Stop.
Nah, but that's what he said, though.
Spider-Man. He did it for Spider-Man, yeah.
Did he?
Absolutely.
See, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
He said he was only going to come back and do it if he could do all the stunts. He didn't want no double jumping in and out and stuff like that. He wanted to be in there.
Now I feel dumb for saying that. I take it back.
Take it back, girl. Take it back.
Nah, you're good, because if you think about it, the reality is for the mega stars, right? Even the mega stars have their stunt.
They have their stunt doubles. Yeah, of course.
Like Dwayne Johnson got a guy who's almost split image as him. I'm over here like, oh shoot, I thought that was Dwayne Johnson himself. But so it's real when some people are saying, look, I want to do 100% of my stunts. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
He's crazy one.
Yeah, but my man, he broke an ankle and then they had to stop production and something.
Again, my man, Mr. Scientology.
My man fixed himself back together. With the beaker and a ruler.
Yo, stop it.
Chamber.
Buddy J said you put him in the chamber. He did
the cryogenic chamber.
Like Boba Fett. What do they call it?
The back to tank.
The back to chamber.
He's good. He'll never that. He looks like 140.
Yo, stop it. Yo, I can't.
I have a question for you guys. Isn't there like a storyline in the comic books that kind of follows that? Like something like an imposter Joker or like a fake Joker? No? I can't remember.
Party J, that's your question.
I know they had like 3 Jokers at one point in one of the comic books, all at the same time, because they really never know who like the Joker really is.
Oh,
so the Joker's identity really has never been identified. And one storyline, all 3 Jokers were on at the same time, like the old school, middle, and then like the early editions down. They're Batman had to figure out who was the real one, and why being all 3 were actually the real one.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah, so like not even the multiverse, we're just saying like same universe.
Wow. So then, so if they would their stories were intertwined, so like who would William Dafoe play then? Like
an imposter Joker. My question is, you watch Gotham, the show, right?
Yeah.
So was the kid that played the Joker, was he like the real Joker, or was he just like a person?
No, he was the real Joker.
That kid.
Yeah, supposedly. Supposedly. Yeah,
he was definitely the real Joker.
What do you mean, Sid from where?
Sid from Toy Story? That's not Sid from Toy Story, right? That kid?
No, he's from
Shameless. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I never watched Gotham.
So both shows you didn't see. Gotham was good. Jada Pinkett was in it. It was good.
I look at it like a different like origin story of Gotham in the Gotham universe. Like I had to take away my, all I've known from Batman and Batman being older and stuff like that, and just kind of just think of it as its own universe, its own setting. And I loved it, to be honest, it was really good.
It was really it was well done.
Watch it.
No, you got it. It's on Netflix. If you have the chance to sit down and watch it, it's really good.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. You'll absolutely be surprised. But it's unfortunately that it's a good chance we'll see it, but we don't know. He's just throwing it out there that he wants to play, imposter Joker next to Joker. So, but that film will be some
type of Joker person. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Well, good luck to us because we really want to see it regardless.
I think it will happen. If he threw it out there, I think it's gonna happen.
I mean, I think my man got pulled though. You know what I'm saying? That's William Dafoe. Got pulled.
At this point.
Come on, like Spider-Man, my man got pulled.
well, let's keep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going with good news. Steph, is it true? Idris Elba, 007.
It's unconfirmed. Jay, tell me what were they saying?
No, I mean he's like main actor to like be the front man for 007 for a while. So he was the one that was always been talked about for a while. So I mean, him as a new 007, I'd take it 100%. That'd be great. No complaints on my department for him. Great actor, great stature, great charismatic. You've seen him in the Suicide Squad movie. Like he can hold his own in general, and even in any other movie. So I mean, like he's a great actor, and I would definitely watch him as 007.
I would definitely watch too.
He sounds like a true gentleman. Like, he would say something shaken, not stirred.
Are we talking about accents again? Are we taking it back to the episode?
See, there you go. Accents. Stop it. Accents, bro.
Don't you get Ernst started again. Don't you get Ernst started again. Or was it King Kareem that said it? About accents?
Was definitely King Kareem.
Jay wasn't there.
No.
Oh my God.
Just a quick synopsis. There was a whole conversation about accents and that how it
like British accent, English actors give it authenticity to the role.
Whatever it was, it went off tangent, and everybody ended up making their own accents, including myself. So we kind of lost each other in that episode. So when that airs, you're gonna see the explanation as to why. So
and to be fair, the Oracle definitely won in the accent battle.
I did.
I don't know if that was a British accent or not, Dirty, but that was pretty bad.
I don't think he was trying. That was the thing.
That was in a Missouri accent? That was like a British accent? Sheesh.
Are you talking about Jean Conrad?
Come on.
No.
I'm not too bad.
Jean Conrad. My name is Jean Conrad.
All I heard was cornbread.
That's what I heard.
Okay,
I thought making me hungry.
So look, good luck again. Good luck to us who would love to teach our damn thing. Now, before we leave, turning topic, man, we got some unfortunate news about a great actor who's in a little bit of a pickle. Steph, talk about your guy, Mr. Big.
So apparently what's been going on is Mr. Big was let go from the new show, The Equalizer, with Queen Latifah. So I know there's like this big controversy about the Sex and the Shitty show. Yeah, that's Sex and the Shitty show. I meant to say Sex and the City.
You're right.
That's why I almost didn't want to correct myself. But there's like a big controversy with his death in the show itself. I haven't personally seen the show, either Sex and the City or The Equalizer. I've seen the first couple of episodes. But he's been in the news about sexual harassment, and it's just like Chris North he's in deep shit.
Yeah. What show was that? Equalizer. Wasn't that shit canceled?
That shit was not canceled.
That shit was trash.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
The Equalizer show.
Oh no, that's actually really popular. It's real popular.
I don't see how and why.
Yeah, that show is really good.
He comes at me as a cop.
See, I'm telling you, that show's really good.
Like, sleeping on the show, bro.
Nah, we watched the first few episodes. We weren't impressed.
Yeah, the first few episodes, but look, I know everybody got their favorites, but the show is solid. You will be surprised, y'all.
I'm surprised it even got renewed. It didn't even have that big of a fan base. It wasn't doing good in numbers, but I guess it got picked back up.
Just such a random Queen Latifah show. Like I was like, all right, Queen Latifah is she's like a cop, like a detective or something like that, right?
CIA agent.
Just didn't tell me right away. I don't know.
Well, you know what? It happens a lot, man. Like for a quick example of shows, Breaking Bad didn't sell me on that first 2 episodes. I was waiting, but people were saying, "Please watch this show." Like almost begged me. And then it turns out to be one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my life.
But I don't see that being that case. Equalizer.
I mean, but you watch 2. Well, it's not the best show in your life, but if you gave it 2 episodes only,
how can you give it a chance?
I feel like the story's been done already. It's been done.
And so has every other blockbuster movie. Stop it now.
I was about to say that's stop it. Every genre
Yeah, like stop
Man
it.
falls in love. Man breaks up with girl. Man's trying to search for another.
There's a car chase.
Like,
somebody dies. Yeah, come on,
maybe they have British actors doing it.
Oh Lord! No. Ern, take the mic away from him, please.
Joe, pull me in.
Oh my God!
Pull the plug.
But moving forward, at the end of the day, man, it's unfortunate. But we always got to remember, it's still, innocent till proven guilty. Until proven guilty. Yep. I mean, you know how it is nowadays. It's hard to say because it feels like it's guilty till proven innocent, especially with allegations like that in the world of Hollywood.
Yeah, with the Me Too movement and everything, it's just so difficult.
But with respect to him and those women, let's just keep moving forward. God bless them and good luck. So, Steph, big segment. What are we going to talk about right now?
Oh boy, we're going to be talking about The Witcher. Ooh. So I want to know if everybody had an opportunity to just, watch The Witcher. Anybody have a chance?
Loved it.
Loved it?
Amazing show.
Just dove into it. It's very addicting, man. I'm going to hopefully binge the rest of this weekend. I'm into it. Yeah, played the game. The game is great. Did you just buzz me?
No, he did. He did.
I did Geralt.
Oh, please stop. Can I do that? I don't even know what that was. Unless you burned
that's him always humming of disapproval. That's always like.
Yeah, Geralt always.
Geralt of Rivera. He's always brooding.
It's very good. It's very good. I like just by playing the game and knowing how everything plays out, seeing his love interest, seeing where he's at right now in the storyline, seeing where Cirilla's, how she's starting to develop her powers and stuff like that.
It's like a big journey for sure.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be. I think it's scheduled for 5 seasons. I think they have it for.
No, 7.
7, I think.
7.
I think it's 7.
They jacked it up to 7 seasons.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nice.
From last time we were talking,
and
I thought it was 5. Awesome. Oh yeah, there's a lot. That game is like over 150 hours playing. So I was very worried of like it's so open world and there's so many side quests and missions you can do. So I was like, okay, with a big game like this, they have to make it definitely a few seasons. So I was, with 5, I was like, oh, they could get a lot through 5. But now that it's 7, I'm like, oh, they can get expanded a lot and like really go into like each character storylines. I'm very excited to see where this franchise is going to go.
So let me ask you guys. So, like, I don't know, Steph. I don't know if you play video games. I don't.
Well, I mean, the way that it was explained to me, like, I don't know, Dude, if you want to take it from there and kind of explain, because I know what you were explaining to me, like it was a book, and then it was
book first. Yeah, it was a book first by Andrzej Sapkowski, and it was created in 1999, which is it's not a series of books; it's a series of 12 short stories. So they based, and then they created a game based on the books, which is based on sci-fi fantasy. And in the game, there's 3 parts of the game: parts 1, 2, and 3. 3, which is the one that was like critically acclaimed to be like the best one out of all the series. Yeah, so I never finished it, but it was good. And then they made it into a series. Here we are, like almost 10 years later. Did they created the show?
More, I think probably
more. Because I think because the game came out in 2012, like Witcher 3.
Oh, so okay,
so now this one, this
literally 10 years.
Right, so this series kind of takes place on Witcher 3. It's not pretty much Geralt's, which is Henry Cavill's character, which is not his story. Because all the other ones, like his story of how he became the Witcher and stuff like that. This one is how he's protecting Cirilla and how Yennefer and his love interest. Yeah, the love interest and how they end up meeting and how they raise this child as their own. Because she is a powerful being, that she was born with all these abilities, and she's like supposed to be like the most powerful, I think, it's sorceress.
Yeah, the last one
left standing,
of the bloodline.
She's known as a I can't remember the term they use for her, but it's not sorceress. It's like it's a different word, but something like that.
So she's supposed to be like the one that's, because a lot of the Witchers, they're pretty much bred. they're not born with the abilities to monster hunt. They are created. The Witchers, you know.
But they use her blood.
But they use like this particular sorceress bloodline to create the Witchers.
Yeah.
And they couldn't create anymore, so now they have the ability to create. And Witchers. Now she's in the show, she's kind of like fighting, you know, bad versus evil to see which side she goes on. But
she's known as a source.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said source, SORUS.
She's a sorceress, but she's like the main ingredient of creating the Witchers. But because they went, I think they went like years without creating any more. So I think Henry Cavill's character, and there was only like about like 10 other Witchers left
that survived, right?
And they're there to they're beast hunters, so they're monster hunters. So they're there to like whenever like one of the monsters like attacks a village or something, they get sent out to go retrieve this monster and kill him.
And they're there to protect them,
to protect the village and stuff like that, you know.
So and that's how they basically survive to eat. That's how they get paid.
Right. And so season 1, pretty much the young girl, you know, he kind of, it's like old medieval times and stuff like that. They have all these different laws and promises to different families and stuff. So since he ended up saving somebody or somebody saved him, he promised that king or queen that if anything happens to the daughter, he would do like the law of surprise, which was he would come and just take them out of their wing and then take them. And that's exactly what happened. They were getting ambushed, and then he just used his law of surprise, and he kind of like was
surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Like now you got to take care of this child. Yeah. So season 1 is just the princess, the sorceress, the princess Cirilla finding Gerald, because that's what was in the prophecy to find him, and he's same thing. He's trying to find who the princess is, and they cross paths once, and then at the end of the series 1. They end up beating each other.
Yeah, they end up meeting each other.
So now season 2 focuses on him almost being like a parent.
Yeah.
Like trying to train her, and she wants to be just like him. You know, and she wants to be a Witcher and all that stuff. And it's a pretty dope series, dude. It's just I hate to say, but this is gonna be better than Game of Thrones, bro. Like it's just
anything is better than Game of Thrones. The name of the show that we shall not name.
I don't even know what show that is.
Exactly.
The name we don't use for some odd reason, which I still don't understand, but I'm gonna run with it. We don't use that name here for some reason. Yeah. But I'll tell you this though.
Don't worry.
I'll tell you this. When I was watching that show, the first season, and I said to him, like, look at this guy fighting near death. I forgot what episode it was. Maybe it was 6 or 7. Come alive, you know. And then at the end of that, it's like now you gotta be a parent. I was like, damn. You're going to be going through it for a lot of more seasons to come.
Going through it.
And now you got to be a parent out the blue, you know? Yeah. But what makes it interesting now is a real parent is looking for their kid, you know? Remember the last episode? That king? I don't know if you had noticed. You know, I believe that's her father.
Yes.
I think
at the end. Well, Jay didn't watch it. At the end, the person that's trying to find... Spoiler alert. They're trying to find Princess Cirilla, you know, it's her dad. You know, but she thinks both her parents died.
Right.
And meanwhile, he is the source of the pretty much like the empire or like the
of Nilfgaard.
Yeah, Nilfgaard. Yeah,
Nilfgaard.
Yeah. Pretty much, he's the one that's in charge of Nilfgaard and all that stuff.
And he's badass.
He's gonna be complete badass.
Complete badass.
He needs it for something for like overall scope of the story of how it ends and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, he's like almost end all be all, you know, if he has his way. Like it was like he makes people shiver.
Ruthless.
If you know when they have the dialogue and they talk about he's coming, they're like, oh, you know, you got to meet him soon. It's like, oh, like what do I do? Like, you know, well, meet him. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
See what he's talking about. But you know, one thing for sure, you lie to him, it's not good.
Yeah, not good.
I mean, it is not good because when my black boo-boo lied to him, my sorcerer boo, I was over here, baby girl. You don't lie.
It's over. It's over.
Ah, man.
You done.
She kept looking at.
It's over.
She kept looking at her sidekick. You know, and his eyes like, yeah, look at right, we did it, right? Yeah, we did it, like, and we got you straight, sir.
Yeah.
And when he said, nah, I told you to do that. You lying to me. Take him out. was like,
don't take my credit because you were
there
lying.
it is.
That's it.
You took the king of all kings credit from him.
That's not right.
But so far we've seen a lot of ruthless characters in this show. You know, like the elf queen. You know, she's in real life she's a Jamaican actress. She's Jamaican.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
She's half her mom is Jamaican, her dad's from England. So it's crazy how like they turn her into like a green eye. Like it's crazy how it works.
Well, that's what you know.
Makeup and stuff, but the way she brings the character to life with just the hatred. Well, wait till you get to that part, Jay. Like when.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be crazy. She just killed them all.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy.
But as a person that just like started watching the series, like what was something that you were not expecting from that series, Jay? Like what were you like?
I'm surprised they killed this chick off in the first episode right away. Renfrey. Like I was very I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, in the last battle. And when he killed her at the end, first I was like, damn. I was like,
what happened?
She's kind of like, not really like a major character, but she's an important character. I was like, oh wow, they just off the block killed her right away.
They just got her, bro.
I was like, okay. Yeah, so that was like a big shock in the first episode. I was like, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the most surprising thing so far. Just her dying off the bat. It's like, oh, okay, so it's like, you know, and nobody's safe right now, so I don't know who could go, who's staying. So it's like I don't know where they're gonna go with the game, how they're going close to the game, where the storyline is going. So, but it's exciting. I'm hyped. I'm actually hyped for like all the different creatures that are coming into the show.
Yo,
I wait for that big winged beast. I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
It's good.
When I saw the preview for season 2, I was hyped because that mofo was.
Season 2 was better than season 1. Like, crazy.
And let me tell you, season 1 was really good. Season 2 came in and took over.
I just imagine the show, the hype bar is just going to go higher and higher and higher.
And now it's for 7 seasons. Yep. Yo, they gotta.
Oh man!
I love the fact that Henry Cavill pretty much advocated for this role. He's a video gamer himself. And he's been advocating.
Warcraft. He's a super nerd. Super
nerd.
He is the hottest nerd on the face.
Yeah, remember the story was he was in the middle of a raid. He was in the middle of a World of Warcraft raid.
Yeah, man.
And they got the role for Superman.
He growled that stuff.
So and also he's advocating for other games as well.
Didn't he say he want to play one more video? No, that was a rock. But yeah,
I think he wants to do Metal Gear Solid. I think he said Metal Gear Solid.
He's like advocating for all these different
other Halo, all these different games to be out there. You know, like
Halo's already coming out.
Halo's already coming out.
But as a series, not as a movie. You know,
I don't want a Halo. I don't want a Halo movie. Yeah.
Oh,
the trailer already out.
Live action.
Yeah, there's already one trailer out.
Oh, I didn't know.
The trailer's coming out this weekend.
Yeah, it's on Paramount. Yeah, for sure. If you have a chance, check that out. It's a freaking good. Yeah. It's a good trailer.
Halo as a series is way better because there's so much. Same thing like it's like The Witcher. There's so much to do with the game. So many backstories. So many characters.
2-hour movie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
The movie won't do it justice.
It won't. No way.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, they're up to game what? They're up to game 5. They're up to game 6 right now with 2 sides. So technically 6. There's like 8 games already. Like overall, the whole story for Halo. So it's like. Can't put that into a movie. No shot.
No way. No shot.
That's going to be interesting. But let me ask you guys this though. So with Henry Cavill, right? Geralt's love interest. What do you make of her situation now that she lost her powers?
She's gonna get it back. I think she got it back.
Which one's that one? Who's that?
Yennefer.
Yeah. Okay.
Purple eyes.
A lot of character.
Yeah, that's the love interest. I think what happened
was her and Chusea. Those are his two his two lovers.
Between the two. I think what happened is with Yennefer, you know, she has this ugly duckling story that, you know, from that point to being a total badass, being a witch, and now that she lost her power, she feels useless. She feels that she can't contribute to anything, but yet she got a smart ass mouth. She still got her wit and she still got her look. So I think she'd be alright. Sometimes you might lose your power, but you might have to compensate it for something else.
You remember, she sacrificed having a baby. She pretty much gave up her womb to be to pretty much blossom. To have the looks and everything, to have the powers. But then in the end,
that scene.
based on the game and the books, she gains a daughter with Cirilla because she treats her as a daughter. And then Cirilla sees her as a mom.
Right. And you see that in the beginning of season 2, that you can see that the relationship blossoming and through there. So I'm looking forward to see, you know, the shit that they're going to get in through.
Because in Witcher 3, Cirilla's...
There's going to be a lot. They're going to get into some shit because Yennefer, she's crazy.
She don't play around.
She don't play it. And you're going to watch in the end of season 1, you're going to see the reason why.
And then in the game, Cirilla is already older. You know, so basically, this is leading up to Witcher 3. You know, like the series.
Yeah, it was good. So 7 seasons too. Like she's gonna grow with the show.
Yeah,
right.
By the time the end of season 7 comes, she's gonna be like probably almost like in her 20s or whatever. I don't know how she is right now as an actress, but she's gonna go from like a teens to her 20s, and it's gonna be like a maturation of the character. So it's gonna be really good.
And it's gonna probably go full circle, and you're gonna just see like this full on journey.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. And the actress who plays her, Freya Allen.
Freya Allen, right?
Yeah, Freya Allen. She's a beast, and she's gonna be. It's amazing that she want to be a Witcher, yet she already has powers beyond imagination, and she wants to be a Witcher. You know, so that's scary. That's super scary. Yeah. But remains to be seen. I just want to know if Yennefer is gonna be, because she almost said, you know what, F y'all, F you, F him, F this person, that's your cousin, F him too, because I want my powers back. Like she almost sacrificed the earth for her powers. Like even if I only used it for 10 more minutes, I got my powers back. Shit,
that's what I'm willing to do. Yeah,
you know.
What's crazy is that in the end of Witcher 3, the video game, there's like 3 or 4 different storylines of how the game ends. So it's like,
what?
Well, we don't even know which one.
Yeah, there's you can end up with one chick, you can end up with another girl, you can end up with no girl, and you can just and it depends on like the ruling of the kingdom itself. So there really is no ending of this. Yeah, there's 4 endings of the game. So we don't even know how the show's gonna end.
We don't even know that was gonna even end.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, so they can literally go anywhere. Yeah, so that's
either
the
way,
cool part
it's gonna be good. Either way, whatever ending it is.
That's a lot. That's a lot to. But all I know is this, man. This show, I'm so happy you guys told me, because I didn't know that it went from 5 to 7 seasons. I'm super excited. I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with somebody that we could get season 3 in like 2 weeks. It's finished already.
You ain't got William Dafoe pull, my friend. You ain't got his pull.
Nah. I know Dafoe. I know that. I know that's my guy.
Get Dafoe out of here. Get Dafoe out of here.
Nah, first it's Jay-Z, then it's Dafoe, then it's me. So
okay.
I know my guy. He's good. But let me ask you this: what do you rate it? So me, I'm just going with an easy. I'm going, no perfect. Matter of fact, Dirty, you go first.
I'm going 10, bro.
You're going to try to ruin me.
10.
You're not giving it no 10.
Witcher, I give it a 10, bro. 10.
That's
season 1 was good. Season 2 is even better. I think KK will agree with me.
I don't know about that, but I'll give it a 9. Definitely a 9. The only reason why I wanted a little bit more in depth with Gerald's story a little bit more. And I love,
pretty sure they will.
I know, but the thing is I love that they went back on with him with oh my God.
Oh, actually KK didn't watch it. He didn't watch The Witcher.
He didn't watch it?
No. But I'm pretty sure he'll agree with me.
But what I'm saying is, like, when they go back into the story where they met oh my God, the guy that sings, I forgot his name. I'm so mad.
Toss a coin to you with
yes. That to me, like
he met him at the bar. Yeah.
At the bar, yes. So I look forward to those mini stories within the series, because what happens is when you see Gerald and you see him, like
the dandelion, that's his name.
He
ran away last time I saw him.
Yeah, you know, and him being sensitive and him showing a softer side, he showed that softer side with Yennefer. He shows that side with Cirilla. So that I love to see that side of him. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Jessica, oh my God, I can't think of it. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing, the development in his story for sure. But I know with the games, if they're going according to the games, that, you know, they're going to go really more into Cirilla and things like that. But I would just like to deep more into him. But 9 out of 10 for sure. Loved it. Yeah. Loved the series.
9 out of 10 is good.
Yeah, I'm going with a 9 out of 10 as well. Information Movie Database, IMDb, gave it an 8.2 out of 10. Like Dirty said, where do you get the 0.2 from? I'm not even going to ask questions. I don't know.
Well, they have a scale for that. You just give 0.2s for no reason. 0.5s.
No, Kareem is the one that's coming over here with like a 0.1, a 0.125, talking about.
No, Kareem is just straight up like 5 2s and 3s.
5 2s and 3. 5 being almighty.
I can't.
But look, man, this show is everything and then some. So just stay tuned. I can't wait for. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to probably wait for 2022 at the end of December.
Yeah, probably going right into 23.
The
next year.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe 2023. So, guys, let's stay alive. All right.
Yep, and it's on Netflix.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Catch it on Netflix.
So next, what we got, Steph?
We're going to be talking about Money Heist and Casa de Papel.
Casa de Papel.
So exciting. You know what it is? When this first came out in Netflix, it was like a world phenomenon. Like a lot. I remember that when we spoke about it, that a lot of the actors on the show, they didn't even know how popular they were. You know, it was just like a surprise overnight sensation.
Yes.
So to see the growth in the show, to see the tremendous arc and the ending to this series, it was amazing from
Another
beginning to end, bro. Loved. Oh, Jay, he did something over the week. Why don't you tell us a little bit more what you did, Jay?
Yes. So as like I just started watching the show too, so it's great so far. Really invested as well. This weekend we went to almost like an escape room. It's called the Money Heist Experience.
Nice.
So it was really cool. So it's an escape room / live interactive escape room. So we literally were a group of people. We got a group of us together. There was like 10 of us in that group that went to search this building in New York. And we each had to come up with code names. My code name was San Juan. And it was, I was Puerto Rico. So I was like, I'm going to go capital. And it was cool is that someone in the group was secretly part of the escape room. So they're like, if you got to look for somebody with the Dahlia mask tattoo, somewhere on their body, they're part of the crew and stuff like that. So it was dope. I mean, we had to do different things. At one point, they had us me and Rolando. They had us fuck to a camera and pretend we were trapped and crying. And I was like, you're like, they're like, please don't kill me. We're trapped here. Oh my God! I gave the acting performance of my life. It was amazing. Oh my God! Yeah, because they had Ro go first and shoot a hostage thing. So hello, I forgot what his code name was. Hello, I'm such and such. I'm trapped here. They have me hostage. Please send money. They're killing people. I was like, damn, I really want to do that. And she was like, you come here. And I was like, it's about to go down. I swear to God, I was so hyped. Oh man, it was hilarious. It was so good. But it was really cool. But at the end, we got to break this vault. We got the gold. We started singing the song. And it was cool. I really loved it.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao.
The funny thing is that song, I hear it work every day.
Do you? That's crazy.
So when they first playing it, I was like, this song does that work? It's just a different version of the TV show. But oh man, the Money Heist, I'm fully invested in that show as well right now. The escape room was amazing. Oh man, I can't wait. What would you be your guys' name if you had to choose one?
Ooh, me?
Yeah, what are yours?
I didn't even think about that. I need a minute now.
Surprise!
El Diablo.
No, it has to be based on the town. It has to be based on a town.
Based on
a town. A city.
Yeah.
So I would do it based on my grandmother's town that she lived in, Santa Ana.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I like it.
Or Santana. Call me Santana.
Right.
There you go. All that hip hop.
All that. Well, I mean, if I had to think of it, would you
be Aguadilla? Isabel?
Mayagüez.
Ponce. Coye Ponce.
Or it would be like where I would take the same inspiration from you from my grandfather, like Sabara Grande.
Sabara
Grande. That would be my name, Sabara Grande.
Yeah,
Wait, say that again?
Sabara Grande.
Yeah, that means huge comforter. Huge comforter.
Sorry, what?
Sabana Grande.
Oh,
Sabana Grande.
Yeah, huge comforter.
Sabana Grande.
Yeah, Sabana Grande.
Wait, that's the name of a city where?
In Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico, yeah.
Sabana Grande.
Yeah.
What? I never heard of that place.
Yeah. My grandfather's from there. Yeah. My whole family's from there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with El Diablo.
You watching the wrong show, man. The wrong show.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
But let me ask you guys this. Y'all missed the show already?
No, I think it did a lot of justice to it. So I'm ready to part ways with it. You know, like I was really attached to it because like just trying.
Yeah, we were totally invested.
I was hooked into the whole storyline because it's one of those shows that once Netflix took over, because it first premiered on BBC in Spain, all this stuff, and it only lasted 2 seasons before it got canceled. So like you said earlier, a lot of these actors, they only had about like maybe less than 10,000 followers. And then once Netflix bought it, let me see what gems they got in that little box. They took it, they just threw it into the foreign section. So and I just noticed it because I'm like, let me see the trailer for this. What's this? I was like, yo, we gotta watch this. And next thing you know, boom, it blew up. But they just aired season 1 and 2, and then Netflix started seasons 3, 4, and 5. You know, like because they didn't realize how much of a success it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't think any of them knew.
Right.
And when it came down to just the storyline itself, and it literally was an overnight sensation.
Yeah.
And I remember you were telling me about the documentaries that you were watching as well. So it kind of explained that too.
All the actors, they pretty much parted ways after season 2. You know, they hugged each other, they cried and all that stuff. This is over. And next thing you know, they didn't even know that it was on Netflix. They just started getting all these followers on Instagram and Twitter. And then now, like I said, overnight, the next week or so, boom, they got millions of followers. And then Netflix is like, yo, you coming back for season 3.
What was another show that was like that got canceled and then Netflix Cobra Kai. See, there you go. See,
they got it from YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, see,
crazy.
Bum ass.
See, Netflix just touched this thing.
Come on, Dirty, chill out, man.
YouTube was a bunch of bums over there.
You crazy.
Whoever the development team was like, yo, they gotta scrap this. They should get fired.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
The R&D team.
They should part in ways.
Yeah.
I'll go that way. Thank you.
Yeah.
For messing everything up.
I go that way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can't.
But like I said, that show is one of those hidden gems that it just happened. And most of the stuff on Netflix is like that. And I always like to see I like to browse the foreign section sometimes. You know, because I feel like, let me see something besides something in English.
Something in the different genre.
Yeah, different genre, different parts of the world.
Language,
and different language. And that was one of them that was up there, and the rest is history.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's one of the best written shows, one of the best things in besides, I don't know if we're going to mention this now or talk about it later on, Squid Games, so it's kind of like up there, so it's one of those, like, it's well-written shows, and the same thing with a little history with Squid Games. Squid Games is the same thing.
It got canceled.
No, it never got canceled. He's been pitching it for 10 years.
Oh, that's what it was.
Right.
And they never got
no one picked it up.
And no one picked it up
nobody
until
picked
Netflix picked it up.
See, Netflix touched it.
It was one of the most successes. And at that time, when the Money Heist came out, it was the #1 watched show in the world. In the history of Netflix.
In history of Netflix.
Now Squid Games.
With Squid Games, it took over the title. Yeah.
Crazy.
But I mean,
amazing,
It's just fantastic.
When it was canceled.
What was canceled?
When it was canceled originally, they never finished the first full story of the first heist.
Yeah, they never finished. It only stopped at season 2.
So it left at a cliffhanger?
Yeah, a cliffhanger. And so Netflix decided to continue the story.
Pick it up
and
where
that's
it was.
Why it looks different from the first two seasons.
First 2 seasons.
Like you see the cinematography and everything, like the budget got better.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. And pump those millions into it.
Yeah,
right.
So I have to ask, who was your favorite character?
Mine?
What was your favorite character?
My favorite character was Tokyo.
I know you were going to say
I think
Tokyo.
everybody's character is going to be Tokyo.
I know. Everybody's going to keep saying it's Tokyo.
Tokyo. Well, for me...
hold on. My man Jay.
You coming back?
Yeah, he's coming back. Are you there? You there?
Yeah. No,
Guess who's back? Dun.
My bad.
Back again.
Someone called mid-thing and I pressed decline and I was like, no, I'm going to end everything.
No, we were saying who's my favorite character. I said Tokyo. My favorite character was Tokyo.
Okay, my only thing with Tokyo is Tokyo has a bad luck with love. I mean, her first love got shot up.
It doesn't.
What do you mean it don't matter?
No, it's just her story itself. Her character was ruthless. Didn't even care.
I know. But her death, a badass scene. I think it was the best. Was that the best death scene or no?
I have two favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was what's the name?
Professor?
No.
You didn't like the Professor?
Berlin?
Not
Berlin.
Berlin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Berlin.
so far that's the first character. That's the character so far I'm liking. Berlin's my main guy right now.
Berlin's your go-to?
Yeah, so far.
Me, I have
but you know what happens after season 1, right? After season 1, 2, whatever.
No, he's not
really.
up to it. Not really.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it for you. He wants to catch up.
You just said she died, but I'm pretty sure I saw that episode, so it's not a spoiler. I'm pretty sure I know she died already.
No, I'm talking about Berlin.
Remember?
Berlin.
No, she said Tokyo died.
No, Tokyo
died. No, I'm talking about Berlin.
No, so I don't know anything about it. The only one I know that really died was just Tokyo. Because I remember the episode my mom was watching. I was like, oh shit, I know that person.
Yeah.
But Berlin, like his character, I think they didn't realize how much of a popular character he was going to be. So they had to write his role back into.
I don't think
3, 4, 5.
I don't think anybody knew.
He's the only competent one so far. Like out of everybody in the beginning, he literally is the only competent person on that whole team.
That's trying to tell everybody this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
Him and the muscle. That's it.
And the muscle. Also, not also.
Oslo and
Helsinki.
Yeah,
his brother died. Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Those are the people that make sense. Like
the most level-headed people. Like, come on.
I'm like, everybody on this team is everybody on this team is
bunch of bums.
I don't know what they did before this.
We have one goal, and the one goal is to survive and get this money and get out of here. Why I gotta be complex? Why?
It's a perfect band of misfits. That's what it is.
But all these people have robbed banks and did all these like high school. Like how
they have experience. That's the point.
Yeah, but as individuals, not as a team.
Listen,
I mean,
Professor was the Professor. He was the man with the plan. Always had a backup plan. So listen to the freaking Professor. Listen to him.
So are we going to talk about like the rest of Money Heist and what?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. You can do it.
No, okay.
Just don't say how it ends.
No. Okay. We won't talk about how it ends.
All right, so then never mind then.
What we could do is we'll do a follow-up when you guys have the opportunity to, when you've seen it, and we'll come back and wrap it up again, because I'm telling you, last episode, hands down, best closer. You're not going to be disappointed by that show that we shall not name. Okay? You're going to feel like closure. You're going to feel the sense of the storyline being complete. That's okay. How I would say it. So we should definitely come and turn around and come back to Money Heist for sure.
It's crazy how like I base like every show now like on entirety of it, like making sure it doesn't end like that and like making me wasting my time.
Me too.
Investing. It's like I'm so scared of shows now. That's why I think that's another reason why I just don't want to watch shows no more.
I hear you.
And I'm like, I'll wait till the whole thing finishes and I'll let me know how people watch it to see how it ends, because Game of Thrones was the biggest waste of time in my entire life. It's so bad.
7 years.
So bad.
7 years invested. Well, so bad. No, it was. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Because of the ending?
Because of the ending. Yeah, for sure.
Season 8, they took a year and a half to film season 8. I think it was like 6 episodes, right? 6 episodes?
It was phenomenal 6 episodes, but they were longer. They were longer.
Stop it. They were not phenomenal at all.
No, I think you're just mad at the ending. No. And I understand that. But if you're saying that the last 6 shows wasn't like, solid.
Maybe one episode.
I would say maybe 3. 3 were solid.
Yeah.
3 were solid.
They were supposed to be movie-length episodes.
That's what
they
that was the whole
hour and
premise.
A half episode.
Absolutely.
Right, about an hour and 20 minutes long.
They were only like 5 or 10 minutes longer.
50 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes.
The king, like this guy became the king at the end. Meanwhile, like in a season before that, he said, "I'm not there to be king at all."
Right.
Out of nowhere, no, now I'm king. That's what I came here for. I was like, what? I was like, what?
Needed somebody. You needed somebody.
Yeah, there's plenty of other people. But yeah. We
just get away from it because, you know, our spirits just got heated.
Yeah.
off of Game of Thrones and stuff. So.
It's true.
Yelling at each other.
I love the ambiance that we have here. Look at the ambiance.
Let's be cool. So,
funny.
But Party J's gonna get back to Money Heist overall to see how it ends, so we could, we'll circle back and we'll talk to it. Talk about it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then King Kareem will be on the show, and we'll all just like play catch up for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's next? What is next actually?
So
that I'm gonna love to talk about.
So in our last part of segment is going to be Dexter New Blood. So here's the thing. So if you were not aware, Dexter had his own series, and this is almost like a follow-up. When you first started, I discovered Dexter through the books. Through author Jeff Lindsay. So I fell in love with the books. The books were like great works, great reads. So I even have an signed autograph one from one of the books. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like really, like I really love the series in the books, and I have to go reread them again. But I discovered Dexter through the books. So when it was translated into a series, and I was just like, wow, this is like, I was like, okay, this could work. And it was on Showtime, I believe. And at this point, when thinking about reprising the role for Dexter New Blood, I was like, how is this going to work? And, I didn't really jump into it. Really, Andre really stepped into it and, took a stab at the, I got the pun, the stab at the show. You got it. Good.
Nice.
Okay, good. So at that point, pun intended. So for that, at that point, he really took it upon himself. He's like, listen, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch it. And I'm just like, I'm going to wait until you're done, because I don't want to be invested. See, that's the same Jay. Him and I were thinking the same thing. I was like, I didn't want to be disappointed. So I was like, he told me he's like, Steph, I'm going to watch it first, and then you watch it, and then you tell me. I said, okay, fine. So far, I'm up to episode 3. I'm liking it so far, but you know what else is on there? A person that's a podcaster. So I'm already invested.
See, Steph is gonna find her love somewhere in these certain shows. It's all about love for Steph. I like the fact that this show came back. You know why I did? Because you got those actors that you started to like so much, and then once they do a series, right, that's so good, sometimes they fall back because there's certain roles that they don't really get a chance to get their hands on. They're in a movie that you're saying, I like you in Dexter, and it's one of those situations where you're like, I'd rather you just do Dexter part 30. Can you do that for me? We don't need you to do the movie thing. Let's find somebody to rewrite Dexter, because some of these actors, man, like you don't see them no more. You're like, I wonder what he's done. Wonder what she's done. Or I haven't seen him in a minute. I haven't seen her in a minute. So redoing Dexter for the most part, for the main actor, I love it. Because this show is it's nuts in a nutshell. It's nuts in a nutshell. It's so well written. This dude's psychology he's like a perfect psychopath, man. Like one of the calmest psychopaths I've ever seen before. He has achieved in a TV show, of course. He has achieved
what's the highest level of balance.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's the right
psychopathy, right?
It's just like
full zen of
you must be psychotic in order to achieve that level of balance. Like
absolutely. Like really. Absolutely. Like you have to say to yourself, now these actors, when they get into the role, they have to study something, for the role. To be like, well, I wonder what he had to watch to say, yo, that's pretty cool and gross and awful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move like this guy in real life. And there's so many, people in real life who are psychopaths who've been killed because they've done how do you call that? They've done their time, or they're dead and gone, or their life in prison, or whatever the case may be. He had to study something to do that. He had to,
right. But I think you made a great point. It's like when it comes to acting and stuff, they research, they get invested because they have to fully and be engulfed by the role. So I mean, Dexter. I mean, I can't. I say less.
Michael C. Hall. Yeah, Michael C. Hall's. He's like he's in. I believe he had a Emmy Award for best actor back in the day, which of course he should have. But
he got an award for 6 Feet Under.
6 Feet Under.
I mean, yeah, with respect to 6 Feet Under, I love Dexter. I'm sorry. It's a whole different ball game with Dexter, Think about it like this, right? Like with this show, think about the opening of the show, right? The music, so nonchalant.
It was different.
It was different.
And then towards the end, this guy stabbing you in the heart. It's like, yo, how that's psycho. This music don't match it don't match the show, which is awesome because that's who he is. It's a perfect balance of but I'm gonna kill you after. Because you know what you did, right?
I got you.
Yeah, I did it because shut up. Right? But it's amazing.
I did like this season. New Blood. I like the fact that it
spoiler alert.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting for his son to come back into his life.
Oh yeah.
Because to him, he wrote a letter telling the Hannah, who pretty much after the season ended, he pretty much faked his death in a hurricane and everything, and he faked his death.
Right.
So the series takes place when he faked his death already?
Yeah, it's 10 years later.
10 years. Oh, okay. Later. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at the end of season 7 or 8, whatever it ended, I think Harrison was like 7 or 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
he was 5.
Yes, yeah, he was 5. So
he was like 5.
Oh, so it takes place 15 years later then, because this is
right.
So because now Harrison is like 18 years old, probably less, because he's in high school and all that stuff. So he found the letter. His girlfriend at the time, Hannah, pretty much took Harrison under her wing, and he raised Harrison as his mother,
right,
as his own. And so now he wrote letters saying why he had to leave and all this stuff because he didn't want his son to have the same dark passenger. But in the end result, and for this season, it turns out him being absent from Harrison's life created his own dark passenger.
Only accelerated it.
Yeah,
of course. I mean, perfect psychopath 101.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It was just crazy.
Don't use that word.
And then now he's like, all right, let me try to fix it and stuff like that. And I wish he would have kind of, at the end of the season, spoiler alert, he told them who he really was.
So he revealed himself.
Yeah. Okay. So, and he kind of helped them with disposing bodies.
The son?
Yeah.
Yo, that's gangster.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Then, right. So he basically was like whatever Harry trained him to do in Dexter seasons 1 through 7, and his raising on how to like the code. His code of how to tame the dark passenger. He tried to teach it to his son also. Right. Only for it to backfire in the end. When, because long story short, we don't want to sit here too long to talk about this. Long story short. You guys are gonna have to determine your own outcome of the show. Like me personally,
you can't help but say
I can't help
it. It's like you can't help it. He tried to find another line, but it's like long story short. It's
my favorite line, bro. Long story short. I enjoyed the season, but then I kind of feel like I wish there was 2 different endings.
Was it rushed? Do you feel like it was rushed?
I feel like it was rushed towards the end.
Okay.
Only because they wanted to finish the story. And there is room for a sequel without Dexter Morgan.
Right.
But I don't know how it's going to play
So you think he'll follow
out.
the son?
Maybe, because he has the same tendency as his dad.
Right. The same exact person.
Mm-hmm.
The same exact person.
Oh, because same thing is like they both take place. Dexter was born in blood, and then Harrison was born in blood. So it kind of just goes back to Dexter all over again, being born in blood. So
I mean, hey, it makes sense if you really think about it, right? The reality is, it was a psychopath try to say, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to ruin my son's life. Let me go and let him go off with another psychopath to raise my kid. He should be fine." And then it's like, nah, let me go find my psychopath father and see if he can mend things, and I want to be better. It's like, yo,
that didn't work out.
It's a perfect thriller horror of a writing of a show, man. It's awesome.
The perfect recipe for a psycho
but
thriller.
Then I feel like a lot of HBOs, they give you that build up just to fall short in the end.
What are you referring to?
A lot of HBO shows.
Give me some. Give me one. Huh? Give me one.
Well, I believe there's Showtime.
Dexter, Sopranos. I fell short on that one.
I knew that. That's why I knew you were holding on to that.
Dexter,
I knew that's why you were saying it.
Dexter Showtime, but I mean like HBO, like a lot of these.
I mean, they're all connected. I know.
Yeah, all these premium channels
that you're paying money to see.
What's the name of?
Wow.
Was it Game of Thrones on HBO or Showtime? HBO.
No, it was HBO.
It was
HBO. There we go. Sopranos, the same thing. I'm watching The Wire right now, so we'll see how that finishes.
Wow, The Wire. Okay, that's a crazy show.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's highly regarded.
So far, I'm digging it. I'm episode 1 and 2 right now. Like, I'm digging it.
Yeah, it'll pick up so fast. Yeah, that show picks up like that, by the way. But look, for Dexter, look, I love this show, man. Again, I go back to the fact that he's trying to live a regular life as a killer. It's like, I think I could pull this off. Like, I'm not into women like that, because if you watch Dexter, not to say he was not into women, but at the same time, the code, he has to be like, look, man, you're looking kind of shaky out here. You gotta look like you could be settled down, and at the same time at night, go kill people. But they need to see something during the day.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he hasn't killed anybody in like 15 years.
Right. No,
so he went to live a normal life.
Right.
No, he didn't kill in 15 years because the show predicated that.
No, he said it. He said it in the show.
No, yeah, he said he was getting tired of killing and stuff like that. He
did. See, okay, so I have to catch up.
When he killed somebody in the show, he was rusty.
Yeah, right.
He blood splats everywhere. It was just funny.
He was kind of rusty. He wasn't that rusty, bro. But you got to remember the opening of the show. The opening of the show, he was doing his best not to kill, and I think he was doing that every day in the morning when he was doing his workout with his shotgun. Trying not to kill that big reindeer, whatever that thing is, that the deer.
But he knew that reindeer were sacred to the reservation, so that's why the only thing that tamed him was he used to see, he has like his own passenger was like Deb.
Deb, yeah.
He saw the spirit of Deb, like, don't kill this. That's why you moved here. So that kind of tamed him for 15 years.
Right.
Damn, imagine Deborah screaming in your face, cursing all the time.
Right.
Yo, that bitch's mouth was crazy.
What happened when Harrison came back.
Yeah.
What do you recommend it, Ern? What would you say?
Me, I would give it a 8.
You're not Ern. Sorry.
Ern,
You're not Ern.
You were looking at me though.
That don't matter.
I heard Ern, but I said, let him answer it. I guess, it's all good. I mean, what I give it, man, like I love the show. I give it a 9 easily. I love the show. I love everything about it, man. It's just pure madness. Like, I don't know if Steph, you got a chance to see it overall.
No, I haven't. I've only seen the first 3 episodes. So
what's magic about it is basically like, if you have you know how Batman, and you know what Batman's going to do all the time, but you said, I want to know who's the bad guy. That's Dexter.
Dexter.
Every season, they're like, I want to know who the bad guy is. And they came out with some great actors all the time who was a bad guy. You was like, yo, you're going to kill this guy? Like, he's so famous. You know what I mean? But it works out so well. So I gave it a 9 easily. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to just run with that 9. So Dre, a.k.a. Dirty. Yeah, I know you're with me. So, but what are you with me? I know you're with me, but at the same time, I need to know.
I would do some of the individual shows a 9, but overall, I would do like an 8. It's still up there. I would give it an 8.
Now you must have had earned fooled because my man thought y'all were on the same page.
Nah, we were not on the same page. I told him that. I told him.
But when did you tell me we wasn't on the same page? Because you clearly said you love Dexter.
I do love Dexter, but I told you that like when we were talking about it earlier, I said I wish it had the ending was different. So that was kind of my fallback.
Fair. Okay, that's fair.
I wish it would have went in a different direction, the way that I thought it was going to be, but it didn't happen.
So it took a solid, instead of 9, it took a solid 1 away. It made you again. You give it 8.
Yep. Because I feel like he got away too easy. So I'm like, nah.
You see, Oracle. You see why we need our 8.8s and our 8.7s.
Right. IMDb, they give it to you. Exactly. Come on. That's a big drop.
That hurts. Well, it's all good.
Well, if we average our scores is an 8.5.
Shut up. Shut up.
Touche.
Shut up.
So, okay. So we'll go with your 8. Well, Steph, you still didn't get a chance to really lock in and watch it yet. I'm gonna take a chance and take a look at that
but I have to go back from the beginning. I have to go back to finish the other season because I only finished up until season 4. So I have to go. Yeah,
you gotta watch that.
I know I'm slacking. So, but work, school, all that stuff. So I was like,
for sure.
Don't forget mom.
And mom.
Yeah, so we get it. Party J, what do you think?
So I haven't seen it yet. I'm definitely gonna check it out just because I like Dexter in general. The whole series was great to me. The last episode was, it was a little let down, but hasn't deterred me from watching the the original.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The original, yeah.
The original.
But
Showtime. Stop killing HBO.
Showtime.
Shout out to HBO.
I'm sorry, Showtime.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get on it once I finish Money Heist and Casa de Papel.
And Witcher, right?
Same thing. Well, Witcher, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once I finish those two, I'm gonna jump on Dexter and check it out just because.
Yeah, for sure.
Nostalgia value, and I just want to see where they're going with this new season and stuff like that. So
and the new direction, right?
Yeah. The New Blood.
Okay.
New Blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, man, like I said, man, Dexter is just it's just for me. It's just so much, man. It's so much, man. This show, I think Steph is gonna enjoy it, and when she finishes up, and she's gonna have some points where it's gonna really break her heart, though. It's gonna really break her heart a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's gonna drop. She's gonna be like, I think you already know what I'm talking about because Steph will always find some type of love movement in a show, and she's gonna be like, "Wait, no!" And we're gonna be like, "Yeah, that part."
Sweat, you know me.
A little bit.
It's probably true though.
It's very little. I'm getting to know my family. So, but moving forward, right? So we got this new thing that Party J is gonna push through. Steph, break it down, explain to us, and let us know what Party J is gonna do.
So Party J is gonna do the lightning round. So as we're wrapping up the shows and movies in 2021, this lightning round is going to really focus on movies. So Jay's going to take it from here. I'm excited, trying to round up what these movies are for 2021.
Yep.
So.
What is it called again?
It's called the lightning round.
The segment is going to be called Theater, Stream, or Neither.
Theater, stream, or neither.
Yep,
so
theater, stream, or neither.
Yeah. I got a list of movies here listed. You're going to let me know whether it's theater worthy, stream worthy, or skip it all together.
Scrap it.
Okay.
Scrap it. Cool. All right. So I got about 25 movies here. I'm just going to go around the board real quick. And you let me know what your thoughts are. All right. So we're going to start off with Spider-Man No Way Home. For me, theater. Correct. Cool. Shang-Chi.
So if you get it wrong, do you get points taken away?
Yeah, I'm gonna get like the guy from Salvador. He got that. Get out of here. Next on the bat is Shang-Chi. Theater
and stream, bro.
Stream. Yeah. To see it on the TV again.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? It definitely was cool seeing it streaming. Just seeing watching at home with the whole fam.
Yeah, but now Disney had the Marvels that have the new IMAX experience, which is like
fix
the screen. Yeah, on certain scenes, ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It's a whole different movie now.
The kids went insane when we were able to see it again. And we was like, "Yo, we could see it at home." I was like, "Yeah, man, it's on."
Yep.
Yep. That's dope. But definitely theater.
Yeah. Next one on the list, Free Guy. Stream.
Theater. I love theater. I love theater.
Theater.
Yeah. It was good, but I don't know. I could have waited.
No, I need answers.
It was good. It was good. You know, Ryan Reynolds was a good movie, but I mean, like, I haven't seen the movie yet. I streamed it, so I was the one that I was running out to go see. Was I highly surprised when it came out? Yeah, it was good. I don't know if I would have went to go to the theater and see it.
Yo, he's not invited to the podcast anymore.
He's not invited.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I think, you know, for everything that it showed, you know, it has to be a theater movie.
Okay.
It has to be a theater movie.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right, next one on the bat is 007 No Time to Die. Now, I didn't get a chance to see it. It's one of those that I really wanted to see in the movie theater. So it definitely would have been a theater movie for me, for sure.
Okay.
I guess so too, but I haven't seen any of the Daniel Craig ones.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what?
Not
you haven't seen any of them?
Nah.
Not any of them.
You're crazy.
You stopped watching 007, period?
Yeah.
Wow.
Messed up, yeah.
Yeah, we
I
stopped.
think he's probably one of the best Bonds, man. He's the way they all intertwine with each other.
If Idris is coming in, I don't know.
I mean, listen.
Wait, hold on.
No, he just got 0 movies under his belt so far.
Exactly.
DC got like what, 5? I think this was like 5 or 6 right now. He's top tier Bond. Top tier Bond.
Yo, Steph said so. If he just comes through with one, I guess he might be the best. Wait,
that was unfair. No, that's unfair. That's unfair for me because I can't say that. No, you're right. I haven't had the opportunity. It's the same thing. Like I haven't seen the Fast and Furious. What, they up to 50 right now? I ain't trying to see all of them.
Yeah, they're definitely up to.
They're on Netflix. They're on Netflix. You can watch them on Netflix. The Daniel Craig ones.
Yeah, but definitely theater.
Yeah,
all 007 movies, truthfully, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go stream them. If they're on Netflix, I'm gonna stream them right now.
Yeah,
they're there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Next one we got on the list, we'll go with Quiet Place 2. I was invested in the Quiet Place series. Yeah, theater for sure.
At that time, it only came out through stream.
Yeah, it only came out through stream.
We were stuck during the pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic. For sure.
But it would definitely be a theater.
I would have went to the theater to go see it for sure.
I'm good with streaming.
All right, next one we got is Cruella. Stream.
Channel 7 movie.
Channel 7? ABC Lifetime? ABC Lifetime?
ABC Life, Broadway show.
Yeah. ABC Lifetime streaming movie.
I would say...
Yo, you messed up.
I would say both, but that was, again, one of those movies that only came out to streaming because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was really good, though.
No, I would have still streamed it, too. I would have still streamed it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely WPIX. I mean,
WPIX?
My bad. Channel 7. I mean, stream it.
Channel 14 is ABC Family. Channel 14.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh, shoot. Next one I got here is Dune. Dune, I saw in IMAX. Probably one of the greatest visual movies I've ever seen. Ever, to be honest.
Theater.
Theater, visually beautiful.
I saw it at home and it looked great on the TV.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, imagine at the theater.
LGC1.
Imagine how it would have looked in the theater. So I was in the theater.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Although you heard Dirty. Dirty said it. He says, what's your TV again, Dirty?
LGC1.
LGC1. They got to give my man a paycheck, Lord, because he talks about that TV.
They got to go for a sponsorship. They got a sponsorship for this show.
Gentlemen, we're working on it. We are working on it.
Nice.
Maybe I'll throw it out there. Maybe, you know.
We're trying.
Get some LG monitors.
That's hilarious.
I can't.
Next on the bat is Matrix Resurrection. For me, I saw it, but I wish I did it. Neither. That movie was terrible.
I would say stream it at home. Stream it.
Yeah.
Stream it.
If you want to.
If you want to.
If you want to. Stream it.
Well, what Neo basically said, wow, this is real life. It's not a video game.
I think I fell asleep watching that movie. It was so bad.
You are definitely uninvited.
You're gonna get Steph upset, bro.
You remember? I fell asleep. We had to watch it again the next day.
Oh well, you were working.
I never watched it. Yeah,
you were working. I would see it in the theater. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you know what? Stream neither.
What were the choices again, Jay? What were the choices again?
Theater, stream, or neither.
And what did you say?
I said stream neither.
What's the next one, Jay?
We have some of the gangster stuff. We got The Many Saints of Newark. So really, okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it.
I probably would stream it. Okay. I never was into the big gangster type shit stuff. Sorry. I wasn't into
it's okay. We can cuss on this
stuff.
one. This one's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the reason why I started watching Sopranos, because I saw the trailer for The Many Saints of New York, and I was like, you know what? Let me go watch all the Sopranos. So I saw all the Sopranos. I just finished it last week. I paid $5 to watch The Saints of New York, and I loved it.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was like, this is like really good. It reminded me of like Goodfellas and all the stuff, like back in Bronx Tale.
Isn't it James Gandolfini's son plays the main character?
Yes,
his son. He plays Tony Soprano. Yep, a young Tony Soprano.
That's a cool homage. Passing the torch.
Yeah, I hope they do like more sequels to this,
or like a
follow-ups to that. I think that's the plan, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We got a little three-headed horse here. We have West Side Story, In the Heights, and Dear Evan Hansen. All musicals turned movies. I'm not really big my genre, so I'm a neither on all of them, to be honest.
Definitely ABC.
West Side Story. Did West Side Story come out yet?
Yeah,
if it did, I didn't see it. In the Heights, I would have streamed it. I wasn't a fan of it. It was okay. Dear Evan Hansen, I watched it on the plane coming back from LA. That movie was good. Even though it got bad reviews because it didn't depict like the Broadway show, because everything when you do Broadway to movie doesn't translate as well.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened within the Heights.
So I never saw the Broadway show, but I did like Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay.
For me, all that genre in particular, I have a fond for it. I love the original West Side Story. I did not see the updated one, so I would stream it. In the Heights, I would stream it only because it was just too much for me.
Maybe on the, like I said, Broadway show and on the stage, it probably would have translated better.
Yeah. And what was the other one? Evan Hansen. I haven't had the opportunity to see it, but a lot of people that did go see it, they said it was highly recommended. So
okay.
There's another one, Tick Tick Boom.
Tick Tick Boom.
That was
I haven't
based
seen it.
on
but
what's that Broadway show?
Oh, Rent. It was the author of Rent.
Yeah, so that one was good.
That one was an amazing story, but I would have still streamed it.
Yeah.
I would have still streamed it.
We got a new, so instead of like theater, stream, or neither, we're going to add ABC for Ern's category as well. Yeah. Straight to TV.
ABC, NBC.
ABC stream. We'll be fine.
All right. This one might be up his alley. Judas and the Black Messiah. I didn't see it. I heard it was really good.
I didn't see it.
But
you saw it?
No, I did not see it actually, but I've heard great reviews about that movie. Great reviews.
I think it was the same gentleman that did Tenet was the main.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it was, right?
And the dude from
No. I'm not that. That's Denzel.
Black Panther. Who's a Black Panther?
Yeah. Nah, that's a Washington.
Okay.
Who did that? Yeah, Black Panther, absolutely. But I would have, if I had the opportunity again, I would definitely went to the movies. It would have been a theater.
Okay. All right, we got next on the list is Mortal Kombat. I saw the movies. Great. I think they just announced part 2 is coming as official. So yeah, so I'm glad. It's supposed to be a trilogy, so I'm glad it got enough hype behind it that they actually wanted this next. Yeah, because they needed to. The first one was really good. I liked it.
It's all the old heads from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
70s and 80s and 90s that came back to support it.
What you saying?
Yeah.
What you saying?
The fan base.
Oh, the fan base. Yeah, no, for sure.
We've
invested enough game time on it.
I thought it was good.
Right.
You know, so for me, it's a theater. I was recommending the theater.
I would have seen it in theater for sure.
Yeah, theater.
Yeah. Next one is almost like it's like a movie / Netflix companion with it. It's Army of the Dead and then Army of Thieves.
Yes.
I'm a big zombie movie guy. Army of the Dead was great. I liked it. Theater for sure for me. I haven't seen the Army of Thieves yet, so definitely another one I have to add to my list of things to watch.
That's more a prequel to
yeah, it's about the locksmith guy, but still, it's part of the whole universe with Zack Snyder. So I heard he's making multiples of this movie series. So yeah, I think so. But the movie was good. I liked it.
Army of the Dead was with Bautista, right?
Bautista.
Bautista.
Movie
that was really good. Yeah,
that was good. Even though like the ratings didn't do too well, but
it got like a 7.
That movie was great.
Yeah, it was weird.
You know what? I would have to say stream. And the reason I say that is because I'm not into zombie movies like that, but it was solid. It was really solid. But you know what movie that was really, really good that I enjoyed and it didn't surpass it for me is World War Z, I believe.
Oh, that was really good.
Brad Pitt? Never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that movie was...
I know. I'm slacking.
That movie was dope.
I should check it out.
I'm slacking.
You'll be surprised how good that movie was because you never think, Brad Pitt's done so many big movies and you're like, I know he ain't doing no zombie movie now. Like, what's
all you have to know? All you have to know is the zombie chatter teeth. It's like, that's all you have to know. That movie was really good. Right. It's really good.
Yeah, so but good. To me, it didn't pass that Brad Pitt movie.
No, definitely not.
That's why I say, so that's why I say I would stream it. But it was a really good movie, though.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
We got Jungle Cruise with The Rock and Emily Blunt.
ABC special.
Stream-worthy.
I saw it. Stream it.
Stream it. Yeah, it definitely was like The Rock loves to play jungle people. And like my man started to fall into the role of like same category of a lot of his movies. But
he's an action hero. It's not his fault.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cheesy.
It was cheesy, yeah, for sure. And I was just like, I'm glad I saw it
at home after dinner.
Right. Yeah, I was like, I'm good. Yeah, stream that.
Nothing too crazy.
It's one of those Rocks movies that you know what it is. Like people don't know that there's movies where actors have to do like a fill in like. You can't miss the actor but for so long.
Yeah,
filler. And that was it. I already knew that's what it was.
Oh, like one of those in-between movies, like between his blockbuster, just to make keep his name still in the theaters. I got you. For sure. Yeah, it definitely felt like that.
Movie's about to come real soon.
Oh, Black Adam about to drop hard. Oh yeah. It's a good one. I know you guys. A few people have been back and forth about this movie. The Eternals.
I enjoyed it.
Neither.
I enjoyed it.
Neither.
I would say stream though. Stream.
It wasn't as bad as I thought people hyped it up to be. Mm-hmm. Definitely wasn't great. It definitely was stream. Yeah, it was stream worthy. It's like border stream worthy. Mm-hmm. ABC 7.
Straight to TV.
Like
straight to TV.
Thank you.
Straight ABC.
ABC with commercials?
No commercials. Don't even waste your money on the ads.
Yo, I'm good.
Oh man,
I'm great.
It's one that came early out in last year. The Tomorrow War with what was his name? Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that was good. It was definitely theater worthy for sure.
For sure.
I watched it like 4 times, and I recommended it to my brother. Everybody that I recommended to, I sat down and started watching it with them, and I feel like it just got better every time.
Wow. Oh, that's wow. Okay.
I think it's like theater. It should be because I think it wasn't in the theater yet, was it?
I don't think it never went.
No, I think it was one of those like
it never made it to the theater.
Yeah, not yet.
Right? Yeah, so it's one of those that should have been in the theater.
It was on Prime, yeah, for sure.
I think I'm good with it being streamed though.
Okay. What else? Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now I saw this movie early, Comic-Con, maybe like 2.5 months before it came out. I thoroughly enjoyed it when it was on. Watched it again in Mexico. Kind of like changed my thought on it. I definitely would probably just stream it if I'm thinking about it now.
I felt like it was kind of a little slow. I just like the nostalgia.
Stream it, yeah.
Kind of brought back the memories of watching Ghostbusters and being a fan of it. But I say stream.
Yeah, I'd say stream.
Yeah.
Streaming.
Yeah, I think just being there in Comic-Con with the hype of the cast being there, and the director, and just seeing it early, it definitely kind of clouded my judgment. And
I get it.
think that might have been the last one on the list. Anybody else got anything they wanted to add?
Red Notice.
Red Notice was good.
I would say
Stream.
Stream.
The hype, it was too overhyped, and
it's like, another rock movie.
Yeah,
filler movie.
Steph, really? It's another rock movie.
Let me tell you something.
They overhyped it too much.
Okay, here's my thing.
Ryan
Reynolds is in it, right? Ryan Reynolds is in it. Again, he's playing the same character. He's pigeonholed in that same role. His sarcastic ass one-liners, and The Rock is trying to keep up. And The Rock is trying to just stay in the same frame. You know, he's going to be, you know, the charming. He's going to be the hero and this and this. But I enjoy that it turned that he was the actual, you know, bad guy in this sense, or quote unquote.
But he didn't even do a good job. Because we could talk about
Gal Gadot stole it for me. Wonder Woman stole it for me. I loved her.
She's so straight faced. She didn't even got wrinkles. She had no expression.
I mean, she was in the army. She was in the army, so she's used to being very stoic.
Yo, Finn, did you just say she's so straight faced?
She's so straight faced, bro. Like I said, she can't even do a wrinkle face.
No. You know who can't make that? Who can't make face? Christian Stewart. Stop it. Same face all the time.
Yeah, Christian Stewart, literally.
Same
yeah,
face.
Exactly the same face.
He's literally the same face. Yeah,
Please.
she's what's that movie called?
Spencer?
Ferrari? Lamborghini? Really? It's the same face. What's that movie called? Zoolander. No idea.
Exactly.
You never saw Zoolander?
Zoolander's classic.
No.
Great.
Our age shows, because sometimes we have to go in the back of the collar, you know, the Rolodex in the brain to remember.
Okay,
you know?
Okay, real quick, please do me a favor if you didn't see Zoolander. If you need a good ass laugh, go watch that movie.
Oh, you go.
Okay.
On the night.
Yeah.
That's the 8 shows left. Grande mocha, orange mocha frappuccino.
Oh God!
Everybody got to do their blue steel.
Blue steel? Ferrari? The same thing. Look, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. I could talk about that movie forever. I'm a big Ben Stiller fan, man. Oh, man. I actually miss this guy doing his movies, but he's directing now. But if anything, I love this round. I loved it. Shout out to Steph who created it, along with Party J.
Party J was the one who did it. He was the one who made it up. I was like, give all the credit to Party J.
Party J, you got the credit, bro. That was awesome, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I feel like we could do more down the line too.
Do something right now. This is that he left out.
Go
Justice League.
Ooh.
We forgot
Snyder Cut.
Justice League.
That's theater, though. That's easy.
That's theater.
That's 100% theater. 100% theater.
Hands down.
Give me the whole 4 hours.
No,
give me the whole 4 hours.
Stream twice, and then again.
Facts.
I see it in the theater twice. Once regular, once on IMAX, then streaming when I get home.
Yeah. Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman? That came out 20...
The same straight face.
Stream.
No, it came out in what? Didn't it come out like literally before Christmas?
1942, whatever it's called. The movie was.
Yeah, 19 something.
84?
84.
I'm thinking 84.
Plane.
Off the plane. No, that movie's Stream. I didn't really care.
That kind of like another movie. Another movie that kind of like was in the theaters last year. Kind of sucked. I went by myself to see it. Snake Eyes. Neither.
Say what?
Snake Eyes. G.I. Joe.
I say what?
You know what? I completely forgot about that movie, bro. Yeah, I would stream it.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. You saved yourself. That movie fell to the role of like it came out way too long after the original G.I. Joe movies, and it's like, did we really need a Snake Eyes by itself origin story?
Well, what happened was if it's written really well, you know, and it's an action movie, and the parts were just much more, you know. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
But, you know, it just didn't pan out the way they wanted to. It's happened before with G.I. Joe.
And they planned a trilogy for that movie, too. It's that series. And I don't think it's getting past 1.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had 3 movies planned for that.
Oh, they probably stopped
they might come out with a second one, but no, I don't think they're coming out anymore. I don't think so.
No, they're not right now.
Yeah,
But does anybody have any animateds? I have Sing 2 that came out, Encanto that came out. Sing 2, amazing. I was crying
Sing
in
2, theater. Encanto, I would say stream.
Stream, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll stream all the animated ones.
Raccoon City, welcome to Resident Evil, Raccoon City.
Stream.
Yeah, I'd say stream. Like, I did like the storyline.
I watched it at home.
He took me to the theater. The only reason I was happy it was because I was out the house. I wasn't studying and I ate popcorn. That was it.
No, yeah.
Scream was 2022.
Scream was 2022. We're not even talking about that. That's going to be its own show, bro. Stop it.
Nah, Raccoon City was good. I definitely saw the movie theaters, but it probably could have been streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so, agreed.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't got no animation movies like that for real, because I know those kids' movies are always awesome. But you know me, I always tell you guys that I'm into the Netflix anime, Dota, Dragon Blood.
Dota.
Yeah, fantastic. And
we can do a whole category on Netflix shows and movies too, like, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
right. Around Netflix shows, you know?
Oh my God. What was the other show that we saw? What was the other movie we saw with Hugh Jackman? Oh, Reminiscence.
Reminiscence. That was good with Hugh Jackman.
Reminiscence.
Was that good?
It was a little overhyped.
I
say stream. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Another one.
Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick. Did it have a good ending?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so I have to watch it.
Yeah, it had a good ending.
That's my. You know, I had a. Before we leave, I'm in a group chat with my boys, and they were so pissed off at what's that movie called? The Suicide Squad. You know, they said, "Yo, look, man, they better not ever make a movie like that again because they fought a jellyfish."
No,
he said they hated the movie.
No, it was great.
I enjoyed it. I would say theater.
I enjoyed it. I loved it.
ABC TV 14.
I enjoyed part 2 better than I did part 1.
Really?
I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
Part 1 suffered from different directors.
Right.
And they left a lot of, like, the Joker was supposed to be the bad guy in the original one. Then he got changed. But the second one was 10 times better than the first one.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I disagree.
Really?
With all due respect, of course.
No, of course.
Long story short.
Long story short.
Yo, shut up.
Long story short.
I can't with y'all.
Oh my God. So, Steph, the Oracle, before we leave, where could they find us?
So you guys can listen, click, and follow button. You're going to go follow us on Facebook. You're going to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You can also find us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker Radio, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, and Castbox. 20 Talk, we're wrapping up for 2021. And you guys, if you hadn't had an opportunity to go back and listen to those past episodes, go in there, find wherever you find those podcasts, go and listen to 20 Talk 20. Okay, guys?
Yep. And one of the best voices in radio right now, my opinion, Steph the Oracle. You want to hear her talk and talk some more? Just go to the season 1, and just listen. I think you'll enjoy it. Steph's amazing, man. Steph is amazing. Dirty, you're amazing. Party J, thank you for coming out. As always,
a pleasure.
You always bring the thunder with the lightning. Shout out to 30's bestie, King Karim. He couldn't be here. He had to do what he had to do. Oh, before we leave, don't forget, our next week's show is going to be Cobra Kai, season 4. New show that me and Steph were laughing at on the phone.
Yes.
The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, I can't wait.
My God. And Ozark.
Yes.
Ozark. Ooh.
So you're going to love us next week. So peace and love. This is 20 Talk.
You guys for having me as always. As always, thank you. Appreciate it.
And we see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night, guys.
Later, guys.
Peace and love. Bad boy.